Hello everyone, this is Paulie P and welcome to my first ever bullet journal setup for March 2024. Now I am using my Plumberry planners, and within the Plumberry planners I have them in my beautiful clear vinyl case with the black fittings. I decided to use the black and white vibe of cover designs for my planners, and also I included my bullet journal, which is dark grid, and you'll see that in a while, for my setup for this month. So let me put those aside and let me show you my bullet journal for this month. Now, this cover design I created, I called the Hills, and I really wanted a beautiful, vibrant color, scenic creation for the cover design for this one. Now, my cover page for this month was really had no direction. I just wanted to draw this really cute girl, and I got some inspiration from Pinterest, and I decided to do my own version of her. Now, I always start with a sketch, and as you can see here, I'm starting off with using the Micron point 3 pen. This gives a lot of detail when you are drawing out your artwork. So I started with a pencil sketch face. It helps me move so much faster. Now, while I was creating this piece, I realized that she was giving a very magical, kind of mysterious vibe, and I was like, I will go with this for the entire setup. And I actually decided to draw like she's sitting at a table and she has tarot cards in front of her that, wrote out the word March. Well, I attempted to draw tarot cards. I don't know if it will come across that way, but I went with that whole energy, for the entire setup. So I feel like it came across really nice. For coloring her in, I decided to actually leave her face plain white and really emphasize on the pen, how I traced over with the pen to make it pop, and I used pastel coloring pencils actually, which I love. I started to rub like the pastel coloring pencils because I like how that is blend, I like how this look and thing. I think I'll experiment with more coloring pencils. I'm accustomed to using watercolors and stuff, but I like how it started to turn out. And what I started to do also, and I did that off camera, is I went in and I made the lines much darker. I used a thicker Micron pen to be able to do that though. More on the outlines, the details in the face I left very subtle with the 0.3 micron. So that's a nice little tip there if you really wanted to pop the artwork to pop out a bit more. Now for my 2-page month at a glance, I kind of wanted it to be freehand, so it has a kind of wonky wobbly feeling to it, because for my bullet journals I really use them to take personal data on myself. So I do a lot of habit trackers and mood trackers in there, and I use the weekly part of my bullet journal to kind of do point outs of how I felt in a particular day, to really zone in on certain things that probably affected me, and kind of have point form of how I should have dealt with something, or how something really made me feel, to have a better analysis of. or a better understanding of myself and how I deal with things and how I can improve as a person. So that's what I really use bullet journaling for. For the rest of this video, my battery died, so you wouldn't really see me doing the mood tracker setup, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed creating this beautiful piece.